Kaz girls. Chelsea,
Chelsea, twins.
I am here with one of my greatest fans and her.
Hey twins, what up? It's Robbie E.
Hey Chelsea.
Thank you for your support.
Guys, bye.
Hey everyone, as obviously I'm still Kelsey.
Still Chelsea.
And welcome to the next episode of Wrestling Geeks and Fleek. As last week you guys saw, we were at Universal Studios for Slammiversary week for the 4 days, the pay-per-view, and the party, which was so much fun. And now we're back in our room, home, finally. And as you guys can see, we actually have a new background behind us because some stuff hasn't added and switched and moved around, which we'll show you guys when we get to that part. But this week, last week you guys saw all the pictures and videos that went down. And this week we actually want to talk about what happened in the videos and the conversation, because obviously the video was long enough already last week. And like I said, I filmed some more stuff for you guys. Yeah, but like I said, we had so much fun. But before we get to it, please don't forget to subscribe down below, subscribe, comment, share. Like I said, thank you guys for getting to our videos. Hundreds and hundreds of views. We really do appreciate it. I already have people at the TNA show saying, I love you guys' videos. Keep it up. We're actually have so many shout outs from the wrestlers at the show and all our friends and whatnot. So that obviously means so much to us. We're glad you guys like the video. Like you said, we just want a place where we can talk positively about wrestling, because a lot of people have forgotten that wrestling is supposed to be fun. You go to wrestling to have fun. You don't go to wrestling to critique it, to write about it on your dirt sheet, or to go on your podcast and talk crap about it and stuff. That's not what wrestling's meant to be. Wrestling meant for you, your friends, or your family, like me and Chelsea and all our friends. It's meant to go there, have fun, good 3-4 hours of wrestling, and then the meet and greets after, meeting your favorite wrestler, then meeting them with all your friends and stuff. That's what wrestling's supposed to be. Like Ricochet and Matt said in the show, wrestling is art.
Never.
You go to the show and support your favorite wrestler. You put on your shirt and take as many selfies as you want with their favorite wrestler t-shirt.
You support any company you want.
Any company. You like a company that someone else hates, you know what you do? You post about that company 24/7 and show how much you love and support the company. That's what you do.
Exactly.
Because wrestling, like I said, is supposed to be fun. Don't forget that. Don't let anyone else ruin your fun, your smile. Like if you go and meet your wrestler and post it on Facebook and not one person is going to hate on it,
so like, oh, they suck,
and try to ruin your moment, don't let them ever ruin your moment. And let anyone ever take that smile off your face that wrestler gave to you that night. Don't do it. Remember, wrestling is fun. Slammiversary is really fun. That pay-per-view was amazing. We got hugs from Drew and Eddie, and that was a crazy night. And then we had the party, and the pay-per-view ended around 11.
I was like just about hit 11. Ended on a sour note.
Yeah, that obviously we didn't like the ending
Bobby.
of the pay-per-view of
Bobby Lashley.
But so the party was right after, and the party lasted about an hour.
At least an hour. They had hot dogs and hamburgers.
They had hot dogs, hamburgers. Your basic, July 4th food.
I went to Del Taco after.
Yeah. But they had the Bromans, Zima.
With Raquel.
Bromans and Raquel. Zima. Eddie. Braxton Sutter. Allie, a.k.a. Cherry Bomb. Jade, a.k.a. Mia Yim. And EC3. So she got in line for Eddie. Well, I went for Braxton Sutter because I had his poster. And he remembered me from Twitter, and he told me...
and Marty Bell.
Marty Bell. I knew there's one more.
Found her.
And he recognized me from Twitter, and he was like, please tweet this picture out so I can retweet it for you. And he actually posted it on his Instagram. funny story, my best friend Olivia had a poster as well. Hi, Liv. And she took a picture, and he, not knowing that we're actually best friends, posted both of our pictures together saying, thank you guys so much. And it's just like, what are the odds? Two best friends ended up in the same picture together on his Instagram. He didn't even know. So I think that was like the funniest thing ever. And then I went to Marty though, because I had her poster, and she also said, I saw on Instagram we actually started talking about twins because she had twin roommates. And I was like, oh yeah, I have a twin, so I Rochelle see because she's still online. And she was a really sweet person to talk to. It's so nice. Really nice. And she was like, I always see it. Thank you so much. Such a sweetheart. Same thing with Braxton. He was so nice. And then I went to Eddie, and I got the video of her, her and Eddie hugging, because her and Eddie, she is the biggest Eddie Edwards fan that you're going to meet. And the thing is, between me and Eddie, Eddie and Davey always had this running joke, because her and Eddie always took hugging pictures on me and Davey. We're legit just
They were off to the side, they were
always standing on the side of the photos, and we always said me and Davey are the third wheel in their photo. And so since Davey being out for a couple months,
you need to come back.
I was joking. I'm like, okay, I am legit the third wheel. And as you guys know, I'm a huge Trevor Lee fan. Every time Eddie came out, he was fighting Trevor, I always held my Trevor poster up on purpose, because I'm always like, all right, since I'm a third wheel, I'm going to cheer for somewhere else. And we actually started the whole Eddie Edwards not impressed.
Because he looked over at your Trevor shirt and he pointed, he's like, why would you wear that? Right when he looked, I got the picture. Of course, I was taking
because he was like this. You really wear that.
We'll put the picture up so you all can see.
And so we started that joke that Eddie's not impressed. So he's always sassy towards me. Coming up, when he's doing his entrance and stuff, he'll go over, hug, she'll say, yeah.
Look at my amazing poster.
He comes up to me and goes, not you. But then the Glover is like, not you. And it's just like, oh my God. So that's kind of like the joke that we always had. Sassy Eddie and I. And we even taken on the Sassy Eddie photos, everything like that. So they had they're all thanks, whatever. They got their picture, got the video of them hugging and talking like that. I walked up and he goes, oh, it's you. And it's like, hi Eddie. He's like, are you happy that I won the title? I'm like, well, yeah, obviously I'm happy, I wish it was Trevor, but I'm happy. And he was like, oh, of course. So he signed my poster, and on it he wrote, stop cheering for Trevor. And it's like, okay, I get it. So he goes, want to hold the title? I'm like, yeah, I'll hold the title. It used to be Trevor's anyways. So he's like, okay, ha. So that's where we took our Sassy Eddie photo.
Because he's like, I'll do the serious face.
I'll do the non-pressed face. And so a lot of people who obviously don't know the story behind it, people would think, oh, why is Eddie so mean to you but nice to her? And it's like, no. That's kind of like the inside joke that we have. Obviously I love Eddie and he loves the two of us, and it's just an ongoing joke that we have, that he's always sassy towards me
until Davey comes back.
Because I'm always a third wheel and everything.
Him and poor Davey.
So if anyone's thinking that Eddie mean, he's not.
No,
it's legit.
He's sweet.
It's a joke that we have between us, because that's how good of friends we are. We have an ongoing joke. And even at the video, if you guys saw, he was like, oh, here, I'm with the best fan. And her. Best fan. And he goes, thank you for supporting me. You, not so much. And that's a joke that we have. That's he's Sassy Eddie. We found Zima. They stuck Zima in this back corner.
He's in the back corner behind a banner.
I legit had asked Tony. I'm like, Tony, where's Zima? I know I saw him. He goes, oh, he's back there behind those 2 rows of lines. And it's like,
he blended in with the crowd.
I was like, okay, let me get my machete and cut my way through Zima.
It was like a forest of people we had to go through.
Yeah.
We had to go around this. It was weird.
It was weird. So we finally found Zima, and there's no one in line for him, which I was sad. So I spent all of my time with Zima. And he was like, did you guys have fun? I was like, of course I had fun. And this cool thing I think you guys see now with his entrance, everything's pitch dark, except when he comes out with his light up mask and stuff. But my poster, it actually has poster lights. So when he comes out, it's pitch dark. All you see in my poster lights for him. And it's the coolest thing. And I actually told them, Like, I love that he went on a pitch start because poster life, and he's like, I love it. You know, it matches and everything. And so I had my two 8x10s of DJ Z and the regular
Like old
Zima
school.
Ion, black like wing, before he had his new hair and stuff, that orange and blue gear. He's like, these are so dang old school. And it's like, I've had them forever. And every time I brought them, either I forgot I had them,
Or you were meet and greet.
or he wasn't in meet and greet and didn't see him those couple days. And so finally I got those signed, and I actually have the calendar that he signed. Let me get to his spot.
Eddie signed the calendar too.
I don't know if you guys can see that he signed.
Right here.
Yeah,
In the blue.
I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. Yep, he signed that. And then also, I don't know if you guys can see on the front, Eddie.
Hard.
You guys can see it.
That's
There
Eddie's.
you go. Eddie signed his picture as well on there.
And he also signed his Ring of Honor DVD. You can kind of see it. If you use blue Sharpie, it's very dark. Right there. He signed his Ring of Honor DVD.
And then we met the bromans, and Robbie, as you guys know, are expecting twins. So we actually sent him a book of advice for twins from actual twins. So he was telling us
those books that you buy, they don't tell you what really happens. Only we twins
legit
know what
twins.
happens.
So we gave him a book that we actually sent to him a while ago.
20
so
tips.
He was, telling us that him and his wife loved it. It was, so funny. And so we kept answering him at the same time, like, yes. No,
Okay.
yes, stuff like that. And he's like, stop that. Stop talking at the same time. It's like, this is your future.
This is your future, but in boy form.
You're gotta get used to talking at the same time, and then you're talking with Jesse and stuff, and it was just like they know us, so it's kind of like a good to catch up kind of meeting.
We're talking about Big Brother anyway.
Yeah, we're talking about Big Brother, and they signed our new poster, and that we had, and I actually had.
Raquel signed it too.
Yeah, Raquel signed it. Raquel, she's a sweet girl.
She's sweet.
Very sweet.
She looked really
Very
pretty
sweet.
in that white dress.
A gorgeous dress she had on that night. And Jesse had it 8x10 because I've had that one too, and I totally forgot that I had it. So it was just trying to get everything signed, and people are just coming in through your pictures.
There's people come walking through the pictures.
And I think it was Jesse or Robbie said something they stop, guy, you're trying to take a picture real quick. Because it's
it was our picture because James Storm's on the other side of Bromance, and people weren't walking behind the picture person. They're legit walking through. So we had to wait for a line of people to get through, and Jess finally y'all just stop 1 second. Let's get the picture. Then y'all keep walking.
Jesse and I was like, y'all need to stop for a second. We're trying to take a nice photo.
Then EC3 walked through.
And then EC3 walked through, and it's
could you not?
Ethan, they did not just hear Jesse.
No.
And, but the party was good.
Slammiversary was stressful.
No, we finally left 12 in the morning. It was dead
12.
tired. But then the next day, we had to get here early because we wanted to spend a day at Universal because our best friend Olivia and Amber were here. And Olivia, we don't get to see very much unless she comes down. So we all did a movie together with Steven.
We went for first one to lunch.
Yeah,
the famous hot dogs.
Amazing.
Recommended.
Go there. If everybody in the Walk, go there. We did that. And
we went
then
to the movies.
Me, Chelsea, Olivia, Amber, Brandon, and Steven, we all joined along for the Ninja Turtles movie because Steven wanted to see it. Olivia wanted to see it, and Brandon. So we're no, hey, we're all
gonna be here early.
All gonna be here early, so why don't we all just go together? So we did that. Then after that, we hung out a little bit, and so we were waiting in line for the show now. And I got
you went to Cold Stone, I went to Starbucks.
Yeah, I went to Cold Stone because y'all didn't realize
it's hot.
Very hot in Florida.
June.
The
is hot.
The feel was 103.
It's hot.
So it was very, very warm, very hot. And so we're waiting in line and stuff. I'm changed. I had my DECAY stuff on because I know I'm a big DECAY fan.
I had Eddie on that day.
And so our guy Tony, he works there.
Hi Tony.
We always ask, the meeting here tonight. Normally they always know.
Because we like to prepare.
Because if it's someone that we have a shirt for, we want to put their shirt on so that when we take the picture, we can, obviously take a picture with their shirt on. And so Tony was like, and as you guys know, I am a huge DECAY fan. I've been a huge fan of Crazy Steve since the Menagerie.
That was like good 2 years ago.
Huge fan since Menagerie. And, I met him exactly a year ago at Slammiversary. I met him at Menagerie. And then I met him single by himself exactly a year ago at the Slammiversary party when he was regular Menagerie clown.
That's when I first met Eddie single and Drew. That was the first day I ever met Drew. So it was officially a year reunion with Drew.
So, so with them being DECAY, I'm a huge DECAY fan. So every single event that we're going to, I'm legitimately begging, please, can we have Crazy Steve, Rosemary, just getting one of them.
I was aiming for Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee.
I was like,
just
give me one of them. I'll be happy. You don't have to get me all three. I just really want to meet Crazy Steve and Rosemary because I met Abyss like 1,000 times. I love Abyss.
He's sweet in person.
He's a really sweet person.
Even back in the day, I don't know how he is DECAY wise.
But I've been begging, and every single time they've been like, no. Like, finally, I was waiting until he comes out, and I'm like, oh, hey, who's the meet and greet? He looks at me, he goes, they're on your shirt. And I'm like, on my shirt? And I look down, I'm wearing the Crazy Steve Death Dealer shirt. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're finally getting DECAY? He's like, yeah, as to right now, we're getting Rosemary and Crazy Steve. And I was like, okay, you guys you're lying, you're playing some crazy game because you guys know how much I want to meet them. So you guys are going to say, oh, it's Crazy Steve. And then when I get there, be like, ha, 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 just kidding, Kelsey. That's one to stab you in the heart one more time.
They're not evil.
And they're like, no, we got Crazy Steve and Rosemary tonight. And guys, my heart stopped. I was like, I'm not,
she froze.
I froze. And then Joe, as you guys didn't know, he was like, did you hear? I'm like, yes, it's freaking DECAY. He was like, yeah, we finally got them. And I'm like, I'm not prepared. I need a month in advance to be mentally prepared to meet my ultimate favorite wrestler. And as you guys know, Crazy Steve and Rosemary DECAY, they're my favorite wrestlers ever. And so I'm like, I'm going to meet them in about 3 hours. How can I mentally prepare myself?
She wasn't.
And the 3 hours that I'm going to meet Crazy Steve. So the whole show, they're coming out and doing stuff, and I'm standing just like, I'm about to meet them in an hour. And then the show, last match, and then it's having a good night. I'm like, okay, I'm about to meet them in 30 minutes. I am not ready. And it's at this point where I'm smiling so hard that my face hurts, my insides are shaking. We finally get in line. And of course, all my friends, Tiffany, Brittany, Steven, Jared, Elijah, Caesar, Liv, Amber, all of them, they all pushed me first.
We made her go first.
Everyone wanted to see me meet DECAY. Because everyone knows I've been waiting so long. So everyone's like, oh, Chelsea's got to go first because we want to see it. And it's like, I'm not ready. And so finally we saw Tony go back and get them. So I'm peaked because they have there's a fence and then the walkway opening to where everyone's lining up. And so me, I'm like, okay, I went and peeked there on the fence so I could see. So I saw Tony coming back, but he didn't have DECAY with them. And I'm just like, my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my god, they canceled. DECAY said they couldn't do it. Tony's about to come up and tell us that,
they switched
it at last minute. It's going to be like Grado or something.
God, Grado.
And I'm just like, every bad thought went through my head. I'm just like, oh my god, they're not with Tony. Something happened. They're changing it last minute. I was this close to meeting them and it's changed. And legit, I looked away for a second, looked back. There was Crazy Steve and Rosemary walking. And the world
froze.
The world just stopped. And it's like, it's happening. It's happening. 10 minutes. I'm meeting Crazy Steve and Rosemary. it's about to happen, and I'm not mentally ready for that. I'm not prepared. I have practiced a whole speech in my head, okay? I practiced this whole speech.
That went out the window.
That went out the window. So finally they started doing it, and I'm getting closer. And I'm not ready. So I'm trying to back up. Everyone's like, no. I'm like, oh, you guys go first. And everyone's like, no, you're going, because everyone wanted to.
She's trying to go to the back of the line to be last. We're like, no, you're going first.
I was not ready. I think because I have so much excitement and nerves. Because after being told multiple times that no, we're not going to bring them out, you kind of put it in your head just like,
please never
face the fact I'm never going to meet them here at TNA. And so when they finally legit, Rosemary and Steve are right there, I'm third in line. I'm like, I'm not playing for this. I'm not prepared. I told myself I'm gonna have to travel and meet them. I didn't know I was gonna meet them on this Monday night, June 13th. I would meet them at exactly 10:35 at night. I was about to meet them. And so, legit, if you could see, it was me, then I had a group of 25 people behind me.
It was like Team Z was behind her. Everyone had phones up.
Everyone had phones out. Everyone had flashlights so that it was nicely lit, so everyone can see. I had Albert there. I had Tony with his phone, because he was taking a picture of the Shop TNA site. I had people on the right of me taking pictures.
There were people behind DECAY taking pictures of her.
A couple of my friends got behind the meet and greet table to get pictures of my reaction meeting them. And so finally, it was two people then me. It was Caesar, then Brian, and it was me. And I had my little poster. I'm pretty sure there's a dent in my poster, because I was gripping my poster so.
There is a dent.
Yeah. There's a dent on.
You can't see it, but
there's a dent on top of it. And I'm gripping it so hard. I'm just like.
Her knuckles were white and everything.
I'm like, okay, I'm not ready for this.
I think you shaking her neck, she was breathing.
I'm like, okay, this is happening. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Not ready. And so finally, it was my friend and me. And I'm like, I'm next. This is happening. I'm next. And and just like I said, there's all excitement and nerves. I legit had tears in my eyes, because I'm just like,
It was relief that she was finally
it was like relief of finally being able to meet your favorite wrestler after being told no so many times, and I didn't know what was going to happen at the meet and greet, and finally I stepped up a little bit closer, from me to all the way over there. It was a foot gap or something, and Rosemary, she was down like that, and she looks at me like this. And I was like, oh my god.
She froze.
So then she kind of goes like this to Steve. Like that. And then Steve, he's busy signing. He looks up.
He didn't even finish signing that, whatever he was signing. He just pushed it away.
He looks up. Biggest smile starts forming on his face. He shoves that guy's autograph away. He didn't finish signing it.
He was halfway.
He was like, this was it. And it was all focused on me. I'm just like, okay, guys. I'm like, okay.
Automatically, flashes started going off, taking pictures.
I'm like, okay, I'm dreaming. This is not happening right now. Am I about to be punked, And
or swerved.
Yeah, don't use the word. And I'm just like, oh my god. Because Rosemary smiled at me. It's crazy Steve smiled at me. Next thing you know, Rosemary just stands up and gets close to my face, and I'm just like, I'm like this the whole time.
She froze.
Because I couldn't talk, I had tears in my eyes, and I'm like this the whole time. I couldn't move, and so they're both smiling, so then Rosemary's like this. And I'm just like, no.
She didn't know what they were going to do.
I didn't know, okay, what, they wanted to come closer, what are they doing? And, I don't know what they want to do. And so, Crazy Steve kind of joined, he's like, come closer. And I'm like, no, I know the minute I come closer, I'm going to start busting down the tears. So, and everyone behind me just she loves hugs, and this was the quietest I ever heard Kelsey. And
Someone asked if she was shy. I'm like,
someone else like, Kelsey's shy, and so one of my parents like, oh no, she lives a while. And then finally, someone's like, I don't know what they even said because so much was going on.
a lot of commentary.
Someone's like, Kelsey, are you breathing? And I'm just like,
she's not good.
no,
She's not breathing.
she's not good. So finally, both of them just like,
I had to give like a little nudge. I'm like, go.
I was like, come on. And so finally, I got closer, and they like, they both, Steve's hand was like this, Rosemary's hand like this, and they pulled me in like that, and you hear everyone go, and it was so silent. And you hear everyone, oh my God. And like, the moment when they did that, that's when I started crying. Because I was just like, I'm in a DECAY huddle. A little DECAY friendly little huddle with Rosemary and Steve and me. And I was just like this in the huddle. Because I know it's like, that for me, that was my security blanket. I was just doing this. That was my security blanket.
Your security blanket was your poster, but then Tony took it away from you at the like table to get signed.
Holding my DECAY code, that was my security blanket. Then Tony's like, give me this, I'm going to put it down so I can sign it. And I'm just like, what am I going to do with my hands? My hands are now free of objects that were supposed to help me hide.
So she did this.
So I did this. Because, like, I wasn't ready for this. And so they brought me in the huddle. Rosemary's petting my hair. So is Steve. And then Steve licks my forehead.
You're not looking at me.
And Steve just straight up goes across my forehead. And you hear everyone, oh my gosh, she just licked her forehead. And I'm just like I was shocked. That was me. And the finally after that, you know, like, they like keep petting like my head and stuff, and we get out of our group huddle, and everyone's like, "Oh my God!" And then finally, I was like, I
said thank you.
Regained consciousness, and I'm just like, I'm really glad you guys liked the video I made for you. And Steve looks up and smiles at me, Romer, and goes, "It was wonderful." And so they signed my poster. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's really dark. But it's that one. That's the black one. I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, of course. And I'm just like, I just met this. And I'm finally drying my eyes because, as my friend said in the video, that was just the meet and greet. I still have the picture part. And so finally, after waiting in line for so long to get the pictures, I was next for pictures. And I'm just like, how can I'm not... Okay, I got through that part. What are they going to do during the picture? Not ready. So finally, I slowly go up, and everyone's just kind of staring me down, smiling, and I'm just like, I took a big...
Everyone's like, you can do it.
I took a big, deep breath, smiled for the photo, and they're doing, like, little stuff. Rosemary's looking at my face. Steve's touching the back of my head, petting me again, and all stuff. So finally, the guy's like, oh, I got 1,000. And so finally, I turned to Steve, and I was like, thank you so much again for everything. He was like, of course. And then he hugged me. He brought me in for like this giant hug. You hear the crowd. Aww. And I'm just like, nothing can top that. Because like the moment was so special. I appreciate everything that I do, from making really cool edits, doing my face paint, the poster of the show. Because it shows that he's doing like something right. And so it's like, so first I'm like, wait a minute. He knows who I am, so that just blew my mind. But it's like, he knew who I was. That's why the meet and greet so special, is that he knew me from the shows and on Twitter and stuff, of how big of a fan I am. You know, just the whole meet and greet. It was just like that special moment, like that we got to have. And like I said, nothing can top that. No, every single meet and greet I've ever had, nothing can top the DECAY meet and greet, because it has been like a long time waiting to finally meet them. And it's like the whole like DECAY group huddle and stuff. And I direct messaged Steve, and I was like, you know, thank you again for making my day. And I'm like, sorry I didn't talk a lot. And he actually responded, and he was like there was no need for words.
There wasn't.
Like, it was like, no worries. There was no need for words. So I'm like, And exactly. Like, the thing is, I didn't need to, like, tell him how big of a fan I was and all that. He knew how big of a fan I was. And so that's why there was no need for words at all. He knew me. He's been wanting to meet me for a while. And so that's when at the meet and greet, it kind of like broke character in a way.
In a way.
To make my meet and greet special, to do the whole group huddle and stuff. Because he knew how big of a fan I was. Like I said, no words needed. And I was like, exactly, I'm like, oh, thank you again for everything. He was like, no problem at all. It was our pleasure to do everything. And he said, please keep being awesome. That's all you gotta do. You keep being awesome, and I'll keep doing the same. He made it like personal, like in a way, cause it's like his way of saying thank you for doing everything in it. But he's kind of said thank you in the DECAY way, which was the DECAY group huddle. So, like I said, nothing beats that night. And how's your meet and greet with them?
Oh, it was good. I got her thing signed for her. I walked on my mom, I'm like, oh, hi, I'm her twin.
I know you guys can see it. That's Crazy Steve's, and then that's Rosemary's.
And I walked up, I'm like, oh, hi, I'm the twin. So Rosemary's like, hello, twin. And Crazy Steve was like, hi! Like, all cheery. So I'm like, I wasn't expecting that one. So I told him basically, thank you for making her life. Then for the photo, it was a cute photo. I held up her little thing. And Rosemary again is like, hello, twin. And then I told Gracie again, thank you for making her live. He's like, you're welcome. Hugs? So I went in for a hug. That's how that went.
We're legit the only people that he hugged. That was it. That's like kind of the memory he broke character. Oh, just for us.
But he tried to kidnap a kid.
Well, yeah, he tried to kidnap a kid,
but they had to bring him back.
But he brought the kid back.
Brought him back. They're fine.
Near Monday, it was a one night only taping, and it was that team. That one.
It was like the.
I forgot what it's called. We're not gonna say too much about it because it's not coming yet. But Drew.
Let's the story.
Drew was sitting on our side, and he, as you guys know, Drew was one of our good friends. And so he was standing in front of us, and once he comes out, he's tall. He's pretty tall. And he, first of all, had a leaf on him. So I'm like, hey, Drew, you got a leaf on you. So he leans over. Like,
we brush it off.
He's like, oh, can you grab it? I'm like, yeah. So I grab it, and he goes, is it off? I'm like, yeah. So then he stands in front of me.
And he's tall. If you don't know that, he's like ridiculously tall.
And so I obviously cannot see anything.
He's like 5'6". He's like 6 foot something.
I see his back. And so I tap him like this. And he turns around and he goes, what's up? I'm like, hey Drew, can you like scoot over a little bit? I can't see behind you. He's like, oh yeah, no problem. So there's a chair. I don't know.
It's a random chair.
He grabs a chair, moves it over by us, and sits down
in front of us.
And he turns around, starts talking to me and Chelsea.
Full conversation.
He's telling us about the scars that he got at Evolve, showing
us his scars.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, I got this one from last night.
I got one from the table. This one from Evolve.
This one from Evolve.
Got the one in my head. I'm just like,
yeah, I'm very sore. And it's just like, okay, I'm like, he's on full conversation. Then he leans back and we take a selfie with each other. And then there's supposed to be a girl on his team, so the girl comes out and he offers her a chair. And she's like, no, I'm not sitting there. So Drew sits back down to me, being sassy, and it's like, oh, good guy, Drew. He goes, I offered. And it's like, so he legit just talked to us the whole entire night, and it was just hysterical. And I was like, oh, Drew, by the way, I have a birthday card for you.
His birthday was like June 6th.
Yeah.
We were there June 12th to 14th. So I'm like, okay, a week late's fine.
So I'm like, oh, Drew, we have a birthday card for you. And he goes, perfect, my match is first. Have it ready. When the match is done, I'll come by and get it. And
we decorated it with shortness stickers.
Perfect, So he leaves, he kind of gives a hug, and he goes, oh, don't forget, I'll get the card. And so his match, it comes out. He sees our posters. He's like, yes, right here.
Because it lights up.
Best poster ever, yada, yada.
And I guess the only Drew Galloway poster.
Yeah. Mine. And so after his match, he comes back around and goes, you have it, so I give it to him. He opens it up on camera.
On camera.
I'm just like, I'm not ready for this. He opens up the camera, he looks at me,
He zooms, he puts
like,
up in the camera to look at it.
like, look at that birthday card. And so he hugs me, hugs Chelsea, and he goes, I'm going to take it to the back and read it. Thank you, girl, so much. I'm like, oh, you're welcome. So he hugs us and stuff. And then, like, Eddie comes down, messing around, like, with us and
Hugs me.
Hugs us as well. And, oh, that's a fun night. I'm like, and just, like I said, the meet and greets, nothing can top them. And so that is this week. Next week, we're going to do our poster haul for you guys.
Get to finally see the posters.
Because all of them are now signed. And as always, two of them are on the back walls there.
A couple are on the other opposite wall that y'all can't see.
Yeah. So, that's going to be that week. And this week, our shirt. This is the TJ Perkins one. Thank you, TJ, for the shirt. I absolutely love it.
Good luck in the Cruiserweight series.
Yes, good luck in the
Classic.
Cruiserweight series. You're going to do amazing. Like I told you, every single day, you're going to kill it. Show them who TJ Perkins is.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get his shirt at MountainRepublicLuchaShop.com. Check it out. Buy a shirt. Also, you have the Pro Wrestling T store as well. So, and your shirt?
This shirt is the Darewolf cartoon version. This one is from his actual website, pjblack.com, where you can get this shirt, other ring-worn gear, his necklace, which I also have, but it's over there.
So
it's on my desk.
8x10s as well.
His 8x10s. He also has his Pro Wrestling Tee store, with he actually just released a brand new shirt a couple weeks ago, so pick that up during that sale.
And as always, guys, remember, stay positive about wrestling. Don't forget to subscribe as well.
Subscribe.
Look forward to our upcoming videos. Thank you guys for liking all of our stuff. Thank you to all our friends out there, Olivia, Amber, Tiffany,
Hi,
Jared,
Brett.
Steven. Hi, Brett. Caesar.
Hi, Albert.
Albert, Tony.
He said he's going to watch us, so we told him hi.
All of our friends who come. That concludes it. We had so much fun this Slammiversary. Like I said, if you guys ever get a chance, please come down to one of the TNA shows for 3 to 4 days. It was so much fun.
Go to TNA. Go to Revolve. Go to Lucha. They just finished filming season 3, so whenever season 4 happens.
Go to RH. Go to PWG. Go to your local independent wrestling show.
Go to CCW. Go fly to Japan and go to New Japan.
Like, even if it's like a local show in your town, support indie wrestling, because
as Mandrew says, defend indie wrestling.
And so wrestling is art. So
like Ricochet says,
go to a big event. Go to a small event in your town. Wrestling is wrestling, and you guys should support it no matter what. Who cares what company it is? Who
cares what people say?
Go support wrestling. And also, a huge shout out to Montesi Moore as always for our outro song. Thank you so much for letting us using it, and thank you for sharing our videos as well. You know, I love the Roman Reigns song, so huge thank you to him. Go buy his song on iTunes. He also has a new John Cena triumphant song out. Go check that out as well. Buy it. And as always, I'm Kelsey.
I'm still Chelsea.
And too sweet. See you guys.
Even though I'm a prodigy taking over the game, even though a lot of people will doubt me because of fame, now you know I'm a legend.